Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you my Week 17 game picks coming up on Brandon Sports Talk. Thank you for joining me on the channel today, guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of my Week 17 picks into concluding this season going into the playoffs. Now, let's start off with Green Bay at Detroit. I think that Detroit's going to win this game. Green Bay and Detroit really have nothing to play for, but I'm picking Detroit because the team, to me, offensively is just an overall better team than Green Bay. They don't have Aaron Rodgers. They're playing with Brett Hundley. He can play a little bit, but I'm just picking Detroit in this game because I think they just have the better team overall. Houston at Indianapolis. I'm picking Houston. They have the better receivers. They have the better defense, even though a lot of defensive players are hurt. I also think that Indianapolis is going to lose this game for, draft pick value. It is Chuck Pagano's last game because he's basically going to get fired. We all know this, but I'm picking Houston to win this game. I don't think Chuck Pagano gets the victory in his last game with the Colts. Chicago at Minnesota. I think Minnesota is going to win. Just to win, they have nothing really to play for. It's going to get ready for the playoffs. I think they have the first round bye. I think they're the number 2 seed, so they have the first round bye. So I don't think Chicago needs to win. I think they could just lose and get a draft pick. John Fox, his tenure for Chicago is about to be up. He's about to get fired. He's about to be out. So Minnesota's going to win this game. The New York Jets at New England. I'm picking New England simply because they're going to want to lock up the number 1 seed. I'm taking New England this game. The Jets had a pretty good season. I thought they were going to go 0-16, but they proved me wrong. But I'm picking New England. Washington and New York Giants. I'm picking the New York Giants. I think the New York Giants are going to win. This may be Eli Manning's last game. I'm picking the Giants to win. Both teams, Washington, have nothing to play for. Either Giants get the W. Dallas at Philadelphia. I'm picking Dallas. I think Ezekiel Elliott has a chip on his shoulder from only rushing for, I think 98 yards in the previous week. And he's going to want to get to 1,000 yards. So Philly has nothing to play for. They're the number 1 seed. So I'm picking Philadelphia. Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell is sitting out. I'm picking Pittsburgh because Cleveland, I think they might go 0-16. The owner of Cleveland says that Hugh Jackson may be there. We don't know. I'm picking Pittsburgh to win because they just have a better team, even without Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell. Carolina at Atlanta. I'm picking Carolina. To win this game. I don't think Atlanta's going to make the playoffs this year. Carolina just have the better team. I think they have the hotter hand. To me, they're playing better, and they're playing better, and they have more talent. While having this hot streak, so I'm gonna go with Carolina. I don't think Atlanta is been good with Steve Sarkisian last year. That's actually another prediction I got wrong. I don't think that I don't know what happened to Atlanta this year. Maybe next year they'll bounce back and have a great year, but I don't know what happened. Cincinnati at Baltimore. I'm picking Baltimore. This is Marvin Lewis's last game in Cincinnati. I'm picking Baltimore because they're gonna want to make the playoffs. They're probably gonna be the 5th or the 6th seed. I'm picking Baltimore, Cincinnati. Marvin Lewis, you're not going to get the W on your way out. I'm sorry. Buffalo at Miami. I'm picking... I don't really know about this pick, but I'm going to just guess on this. So I'm going to go with Buffalo because Buffalo has the better team, but playing in Miami has always been hard for different, especially New England, but I'm going to go with Miami. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I made a mistake. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I think they saying that this could be Tyrod Taylor's last game. I think he's gonna get the W in this game. I think Tyrod Taylor's gonna win his last game in Buffalo, and Miami will continue to be a dumpster fire with Jay Cutler at quarterback. The Saints at Tampa Bay. I'm picking the Saints playoff. They have their seed locked up and going to the playoffs. So I'm picking New Orleans. Tampa Bay is another team that I had high hopes for. It just did not work out. Another wrong guess by me, but we all make mistakes. But I'm picking New Orleans. They've been a better team this year. Jacksonville at Tennessee. I'm picking Jacksonville to win. The best defense in the league. That's a prediction I actually got right, but I'm picking Jacksonville to win. Tennessee has been an up and down year. Next year they're probably better. Mike Mularkey might be playing his last game in Tennessee. We're not sure yet, but I'm picking Jacksonville. Jacksonville, better defense, better running game, better offensive line. Well, tie a little bit at offensive line, but I'm picking Jacksonville. Kansas City at Denver. Patrick Mahomes, my guy, he's starting. I'm picking Kansas City. Denver has lost everything. I don't know if they're going to fire the coach the first year in, but I'm going with Kansas City. Kansas City's just a better team this year. Oakland at the Chargers. The Chargers are trying to get into the playoffs as well. Oakland has had a down year as well as something I predicted that they would have a good year. They had a bad year. Marshawn Lynch may be playing his last game. I know he probably wants to come back. I think he should come back. Jack Del Rio might be coaching his last game as well. Reports are now from Adam Schefter that Oakland might be pursuing John Gruden, so I think that this is Jack Del Rio's last game. I'm picking the Chargers to win this. It's playoff time. They're trying to get into playoffs. I'm picking them. The Rams, they're resting Todd Gurley. They're not going to have a running back to run all over this San Francisco team. I'm picking San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo is the hot quarterback right now in the National Football League. He's a good quarterback with Kyle Shanahan coaching the team. I think San Francisco upset the Los Angeles Rams. And moving on to the last game with Arizona at Seattle, I think Seattle wins and makes the 6th seed to get inside the playoffs. Seattle's, if they lose and Atlanta wins, which I don't think they are, but if Atlanta wins and Seattle loses, they're out. I think even if Atlanta wins, Seattle will still be out, but I'm picking the Seahawks to go to the playoffs this year. They go basically every year since Russell Wilson's been quarterback, so I'm picking them to go to the playoffs. They're going to be the last seed. They're going to lock up that 6th seed, 10-plus wins again since Russell Wilson's been there. It's been unbelievable for this team, but they battled through injuries. But Arizona, this might be also Bruce Arians' last game coaching the Cardinals, so I don't think he's going to get the W either. I know all these guys, their last games, I don't think they're getting Ws except for Tyrod Taylor. But that does it for my game, Week 17 picks. I'll be back on Monday to talk about all the coaches being fired in the National Football League. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.